Hey there, this is Jennifer from the blog The Everyday Farmhouse, and I'm going to take you on a quick tour of our red barn and the updates that we've made here, so come along with me. Okay, so this is the barn we put up about a year ago, and this is just a red pole barn, and we talked to the builder and kind of described to him what we were wanting. We needed to tear down an old building, and so we described to him that we would really like to have an upstairs loft space, and so they built special trusses that we were able to get a room upstairs in this barn too, and it was actually pretty affordable to do it that way, just by adding different trusses. And so just recently we had this concrete board poured. This is an update that we've done. We still need to get the grates for that, but I can take you and show you what this is like. Just had like a 6-foot wide walkway poured here on the side too. And the inside of the building, we got concrete in there too, and I'll show you that real quick. Not much to look at this point. We still have concrete to clean off from them pouring it, but this is the inside. The kids have been having a really good time riding bikes in here because it's open, but we'll actually park our van in here, and the tractor as well. We're going to keep our freezers in here also. My husband's been wiring some electrical for that. So I'll take you upstairs. So we decided to have the steps on the outside of the building to save space on the inside, which we're pretty glad we did. I don't know, they're pretty steep stairs, so for elderly people it's not the best, but there. So this is the loft inside, and I have pictures posted on the blog of what it looked like before, but it's been a labor of love. It's taken us about a year to get it finished, but we did the ceilings with just tongue and groove paneling, I guess is what it was. It was fairly inexpensive. The lights I got from my brother, who's an electrician, and these were left over from the Plaza lights in Kansas City. So my husband built each of these doors, and when we designed it, you know, everything sounds good on paper and seems like a good idea, but it's a lot of work to build all these doors. So I'm going to have a detailed tutorial come in for that. And behind each door is storage, which we really needed in our home. And just for using out here, we meet for church. So I'll show you the inside. Let me get this open. We store all the chairs and such in here. So it's not finished, you know, behind the doors, but the storage area is actually quite wide. So you can see that it's a lot of nice storage up here. I haven't decided how to furnish it yet. We just drug some old furniture from the house out here so far. A couple ceiling fans with lights. We're not sure we have quite enough light out here. The flooring is from Sam's Club, and we've been really happy with it. It was super, super easy to install. My boys did this themselves. They were 14 and 16 when they did that. So pretty simple. The doors are painted Americana egg from the Magnolia line of paints. The crates there, I have a tutorial on the blog for how to build those. We built those out of leftover scrap flooring from this project. So we meet up here for church, so we got an electric piano out here just because it's a lot lighter. My husband wasn't real comfortable with bringing a full-size piano up here. So anyway, most of the lights and everything came from Menards. We did a mini split for the air and heat, which has worked really well so far. Just have to figure out the drain line still. So anyway, just thought I'd show you a quick tour and all the updates that we've done. The paper on the shelves came also from Menards. I don't know that I'd recommend it actually. It's not very it was quite expensive and it scratches really easily. So if you can find something made from maybe a better manufacturer, I'd recommend that. The hardware on the doors, the handles, those came from Menards, but then all the sliding tracks, all of that came from Amazon. I have a link on the blog for that. I think the company was called Winsoon, and we've actually been pretty pleased with those. He connected a whole bunch of tracks together, and so anyway, we ended up buying 8 of those kits, I think the 9-foot kits, and connecting those so that it was one continuous rail all along, because when you open the doors, of course, they slide over the shelves. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave that in the comments. And we're pretty pleased with how this has turned out. Thanks for coming along.